Hello everyone and welcome back to another DMO update video, and today the 29th of June 2021 we have got a new DMO update. And flag, what the heck is happening? I don't know. Yeah, so we've got a new update and a whole bunch of events, and the event reward are actually riding modes and BMs, which is not too bad for new players. So yeah, so the first thing that was added is a new dedicated slot for the jogger ship. So here it is, as you can see next to your fourth Digimon slot. There is a slot that has a jogger ship, and you can see when you hover over it, it's called equipped jogger ship or digicross ship. As you can see, it works with both jogger ship and the digicross ship, and you can't put the jogger ship in the dedicated slot and in the normal ship slots anymore, which is it's actually very nice. That's a very convenient thing, and yeah, you can put it here and without needing to remove any ships or anything. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Next we have a new Digimon for the Gizamon line. So last we've got Gizamon and then Gizamon, and now we've got RustTyrannomon, which is the new joggers between Gizamon and the new Digimon line Gizamon. So Gizamon as its own mercenary Digimon was added with the line of Dark Tyrannomon and Metal Tyrannomon, and his mega form is Machine Dramon, and it can joggers with Gizamon to digivolve into RustTyrannomon. Now Gizamon was a cash campaign Digimon. You needed to pay, I think, 1000 crown to get the item, and now you need to pay 3000 crown to get the item for RustTyrannomon. So this is the amount of crown that you need, over 3000 and less than 5000, and you will get the RustTyrannomon item. So at least for the Gizamon line, I think the other item, which is in the Gizamon line, can be obtained through quests. So yeah, that is RustTyrannomon, and it looks really cool, and he's an SS plus Digimon, and this is his stats that has been updated, and I think people obtained it in GDMO already, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe tomorrow they will. So yeah, it has a 2.8 attack speed, it has a good HP for an SS plus. Now the skills is where it gets interesting. The first skill have a 5 seconds cooldown, the second skill has 11 seconds cooldown, and the third skill have 55 seconds cooldown. Now of course the numbers are high because it's double stats and it's level 25, but yeah, this is his base skills. It's not too bad, but you know, that's like what, $400 Digimon. It looks cool, but personally I'm not too keen on it. So yeah, that is RustTyrannomon. Next we have the events. So the event period is from 29th of June until 13th of July, and we can split the events in two. So the first one is the riding mode, and then the next one is the evolution. So the riding mode, as you can see, there's all items for riding Digimons that you can get from the event. These are all the items that can be dropped from the random riding box. Of course you can get the random riding box itself, some mode selector, and this for some reason, and a whole bunch of riding modes. And they are also the only ones that obtainable from Colosseum, doesn't include of course the newer ones. Then we have the evolution, and these are all bunch of BMs, but the big thing here is we have a Pokemon item down there, which yeah, it's pretty cool to have. Alright, so how to get the item required to craft the riding and the BM items. So the first one from Digimon over there related to the BMs. So for a start, you'll get a quest from Digimon, and the quest will ask you to collect 30 items. The first 10 is from Silver Lake, and then 10 from any mob in Fire Island Waterfront, and then 10 from any mob in the Digimon Maze entrance, and it will rewarded with 2 items. The lucky food box, which can give you a whole bunch of stuff. This is the item that you can get from that box. And then the second item, which is the paper on how to prevent misfortune, which when you get it, you can get a quest from Babamon, a daily quest as well. And the quest from Babamon will ask you to collect 10 items from Wilderness Area, and then 10 items from Snowstorm Village, and 10 items from Fire Island Waterfront. And when you complete the quest, you will get 2 items, and the box will give you these 2 items, and the other item is called Unstable Data, and this is the first item that is required for the evolution. Unstable Aura, I meant, not Stable Data. So this is how to get the first item. Now the second item, which is Crest of Evolution, you get it from Agumon, which is the dungeon. So when you click it, this is a login time reward, and let's take a look at it for while we're at it. So here's the item that you can get in weekends. Then we have the first item to get is Adventurous Log, and you can use the Adventurous Log to craft item, depends on what you need. So there are 2 dungeons in Agumon which you're gonna check out in a second. So this is for the riding mode, will give you the item for the riding mode, and then this will give you the item for the evolution mode, or at least will let you enter. So if you want the BMs, you gotta craft the evolution ticket, which we are gonna do in a second. So you get 1 per day from the login time reward, and depends on what you need, you craft. So I need the BM because I want to get myself a second Apoclymon, so I'm gonna get this, and you can walk to Agumon. And now we have access to the first dungeon, or I guess the second one, the evolution dungeon. That will give you a whole bunch of stuff. It will give you the Crest of Evolution box, which contains 1 or 2 Crest of Evolution, which we needed to craft a BM, and then will give you Adventurous Loot box, and this is the item that you can get from the Adventurous Loot box. Now the monster inside these dungeons, there's apparently only 2, or at least 2 types. There's 30 DMO and then 1 boss. I assume you need to kill all 30 DMO and for the boss to appear. So yeah, it seems to be quite simple. And that is how to obtain item for the BMs. Next is the riding mode. So of course, if you want the riding mode, you gotta craft the item for the riding mode dungeon. Now the riding mode dungeon does seem to be exactly the same. It has the same box, Adventurous Loot box, and the other different is the Crest of Riding, which can give you the Crest of Riding 1 or 2. And it seems to have the same map and same mobs, except the boss, which in this case is gonna be Spidemon. In the evolution it's Chaos Spidemon. So that is how to get the first item for the riding mode. The second item, which is the Frigid Aura, which you get from a normal or like a daily quest from Gabumon. It will ask you to defeat Pangiamon. And Pangiamon have a couple of locations that will spawn into. It will spawn every 60 minutes, so every hour in one of these locations, and it's random. It's not an order. Like if it's spawned in Silver Lake, it doesn't mean next time it's gonna spawn in the different map. It might spawn like Silver Lake and then maybe Silver Lake again. It's random every 60 minutes, and I'm assuming only channel 0 as usual. So yeah, keep an eye out for Frigimon, and when you defeat Frigimon, I guess depending on your rank, you'll get either Sweet Golden Banana if you are rank 10 to 1, or if you are below 10, then you'll get Double Chicken Combo. But that doesn't matter. When you kill Pangiamon and you complete the quest, you'll obtain the Frigid Aura for the riding mode, or you'll obtain the Chili Box, which when you open it, you can get a whole bunch of items. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad. And I guess next we have the promotions. Or actually before that, we have the fortune time. We have the fortune time reward or time event. When you click on receive during the time 8:30 a.m. until 10:30 a.m., which you have 2 hours to click on. Now we have to remember it's GMT +9, so yeah, make sure you know what time it is. To me, I don't think I'm gonna get it. It will probably be way too late for me. But yeah, when you click on it, you will receive a Raremon egg. It can be up to level 3, from level 3 up to 5. Which yeah, so free Raremon every day if you can make it. And I guess next is promotions, and well, nothing fancy here other than some like magnetic is there and some loot boxes if you're interested. I think this one have like 3 SSS plus Digimon AOA, Z Millenniumon, and I think Zwart Lee, and it also has the OT Digivice, but of course it's 200 crown. As you can see, then we have this, which is another loot box, which includes Gehenna and Bonamon, which is hot garbage. So yeah, I don't think any of these are really good. There's also the, I guess, the Mega Clone box, but it's a normal Mega Clone box. It's 100% success chance, but of course not the Mega Reinforced, so you are not guaranteed perfect clone with it. And some RustTyrannomon package. So yeah, it's not too great in the terms of promotions. And yeah, that is the event and the update. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like on it and subscribe for more DMO content, and I will see you all in the next video. And I love Gizamon so much. Just yeah, see ya.